Hi everyone, how's it going? And welcome to day 15 of How to Stop Smoking Weed. I'm on day 32 of my sobriety and I'm feeling pretty good and I'm pretty optimistic and I'm happy. And if you stopped smoking weed already, I want to say congratulations and keep up with your sobriety and don't let anything knock you off your sobriety. And if you're thinking about not smoking weed anymore, I want to let you know that this technique, which I'm going to show you here, is a powerful technique that you can use to help you start on your recovery of not smoking weed anymore. And what I'm going to talk about today is called the power of visualization. I've learned this from a couple mentors that I have, Eben Pagan and also Anthony Robbins. And what this is just using the power of your mind to create an image of yourself that you want to be. Just like when we smoke weed, we always make up images of where we're going to go get it, how we're going to smoke it, and how we're going to be when we're high, if it's good or if it's not good. And instead of using your mind or this powerful tool that you have in your head to create those negative images of what you don't want, you could actually use it to create images of what you do want, which is a version of you not smoking marijuana. And if you learn how to do this, if you learn how to control your mind and create a better vision of yourself, you're going to have like more power in your life. You're going to have more control over the thoughts that are going on in your mind. You're going to have more control over your physical body. And you'll also have more control over your emotions. And also, if you learn this, you're going to be able to attract better people into your life. You're not going to drive them out of your life because they know that you're smoking weed and they can't trust you, or they can't depend on you. And also you'll be in better health. Your lungs will be healthier and your physical body will be healthier, and mentally you'll be healthier because you'll have more control of your thoughts, like I said earlier, and they won't be kind of wishy-washy. Like when you're sober, you're one way, and then when you're high, you're another way. It'll be like a consistent frame of mind that you're in. And all this is just making like an image in your mind of the person you want to be. A clean, sober person that's happy without the drug, that doesn't have to be, your emotions don't have to be controlled because of your smoking weed. Because a lot of people, they could only feel, or they believe they could only be happy if they're smoking weed because the weed is a quick fix. And there is no quick fix for sobriety. You have to work on it. It's not going to happen automatically like it does with the marijuana. And also, you can, like I said, you'll have where this comes from is from my mentor Eben Pagan, because he knows that you can create, and I know too from practicing this over and over, that you can create an image of yourself that is sober, free of all kind of addictions, even if you're addicted to smoking or you're addicted to alcohol. If you can imagine a better you, like a version of yourself, a 2.0 of yourself, then you're going to be drawn to that. Just like I said, when you smoked the weed, you would imagine what was going to happen, who you're going to get it from, where you're going to go smoke it, what you're going to do to it, whether you're going to roll it or you're going to smoke it out of a pipe, or friends you're going to go smoke it with. Like I said, you can change those thoughts. You can make it to where it's a sober, clean you, and after things that are not destructive like that, you could actually make it to where you're going and hanging around positive people and people that will support you in your goal and your mission of becoming a sober you. Okay. And this is how you do this. What you want to do first is you want to write down, you want to grab a paper and pen, and you might want to do this on your phone or your computer, but it's a lot better, I notice, if you grab a pen and a paper and you keep it with you at all time. Yeah, it seems like it's easier with the phone, but there's something about having it out in the physical world, away from like the digital world, and you actually have it written down where you can pull it out and you see your own handwriting on a paper that you put effort into this. So you want to write down like just a short summary of what you want to be and how you want to be, and make sure you go out like maybe a year from now. Where do you want to be a year from right now? Where you want to be mentally, where you want to be physically, like you want to like maybe have clean, healthy lungs, and you want to get, you want to write down the emotional part, because you want to be emotionally in control of, you will be emotionally controlled in your life. I feel it already, after just 32 days. I can feel like emotions that I used to feel when I was getting high, I can actually feel them now that I'm sober. It's just that the weed was kind of, it did it for you inside your brain. It was getting the dopamine from the drug, where now, and from it getting so much dopamine in you, in your neurons, you like I said, you start to get it from the drug, and your mind kind of starts getting numb to when you're actually doing it in real life. Like maybe hanging out with your friends or hanging out with your family. It kind of felt like you couldn't enjoy that time unless you were high. And then once you stop getting high, you try to hang out with them, and you don't feel that emotion of happiness or joy or collaboration. So it's because, like I said, the drug was overstimulating your mind, that now you have to get used to it happening, regular without the drug. And it will happen. I absolutely guarantee it will happen. You will start feeling happy and excited about little things, that you don't need the drug to do it for you. So write down goals like that too. Maybe you just want to feel happy, you want to feel confident, you want to feel joy, you want to feel love, and write those down. And then also write down like the mental states that you want. Like, you want to maybe learn something, you want to be more control of your thoughts, you want to be able to, let me see, trying to think of like the things that I like. Like me, I like learning a lot. So just being able to study while I'm sober and enjoying that, it's like a miracle, because for years, like I said, I've been getting high for years, for 30 years, but every time I wasn't getting high, I felt like I couldn't enjoy learning until I got high again. And then when I got high, like I would learn all these lessons and I had all these realizations. But now I'm having that even while I'm sober. I don't even have to be high for that to happen. So maybe it's that, and maybe it's hanging out with your family, hanging out with your friends while you're sober, and maybe collaborating with others, like the mental part, like having ideas with others, Maybe you want a job that you've always wanted and you thought you couldn't get it because you were high or you were doing drugs. Like if that's going to be in your goals or your vision, write that down. And the next thing you're going to have to do after you write this summary down, you want to make sure you write it in the present tense. Write it like if it's already happening. Like, I woke up today, I've been sober for a year, I have a healthy, clean body, I have my family members and my support team around me that really enjoy being with me, and I have the job that I've always wanted. Like, write that down. And once you're done writing that summary down, what you want to do now is visualize it. Each part, even if each sentence, you have to read it and then visualize it in your mind, and then read the next sentence and then visualize that and feel it. Make sure you feel the positive emotions, because you can do this. You can become a sober you. And that's how it's going to happen, with visualizing it. Because the things that you envision in your head, that's what's going to happen. So if you can do this, I absolutely guarantee it will happen. Even Albert Einstein, he said imagination is more important than knowledge. That's a pretty smart guy. He knows a lot of stuff that, a lot of us don't know. So, you can depend on this, that it is true. Okay, so now what you do after you finish writing it and after you visualize it, make sure you practice doing this every day. No matter, you could practice doing it 5 times a day. And once you get it down pat, it only takes like 10 to 30 seconds to just close your eyes and visualize and feel a better, sober you. So make sure you keep doing this every day, and do it all day if you have to, or any time you get the urge to smoke marijuana. Go through this. Make sure you create that vision of yourself that you want to be a year from now. And just as a little extra bonus, if you're having a hard time with this, just imagine where you're going to be a year, 5 years, or 10 years from now if you don't stop smoking weed. Just imagine what you're going to feel like, how you're not going to make no progress in life, how mentally you're still going to be bogged down by them negative thoughts. And look at your physical body and imagine how you're going to be, how your lungs are going to be if you don't stop smoking weed. All right, so try that out, and if you're having trouble with it, or you need still need some more techniques or advice on how to do this a lot better, leave a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But like I always say, just don't smoke weed. You don't need that stuff in your life. You could go on being sober in your life, and you could live a happy life. I know I feel I don't sound excited right now, but I am. I really am happy. I can't believe this finally happened to me. And the desire of smoking weed is finally gone. Okay, like I always say, guys, congratulations on your sobriety, and keep up the good work. And don't let anything knock you off your sobriety. And whatever you do, do not smoke weed. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching this video. I'll see you next time. Bye.